When they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the question that was asked. You don't know?
This is some shit that's serious. You gonna kill my family. What am I supposed to do?
Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association.
I was the one that was snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me snitch?
I said I don't know.
My life is ruined.
When the bodies of 3 teenagers were discovered over a period of several days in the same neighborhood in Marion County, Florida, the police didn't know what to think. This would set the tone for the rest of the case, as the emerging suspects all seemed intent on blaming each other. The identity of the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders, turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe.
If you can find any song in the world in seconds.
The police first learned that something was terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023, when they received this 911 call.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying. I don't know. She's bleeding out of her head. She's gargling on her blood.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
It doesn't matter what side? Like, on what side?
No, just turn her on her side so she doesn't choke on the blood, okay?
Oh, my God.
Is she awake?
No.
Okay, is she breathing?
She's breathing.
Oh.
Do you know how far they are?
I don't have an ETA, but they are on the way, okay?
Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrived moments before the ambulance. While paramedics rushed to try to save the victim, the deputies tried to get a grasp on the chaotic scene. Within 5 minutes of the ambulance arriving, the victim was on her way to the nearest hospital. The Sheriff's Department was left to pick apart the seemingly inexplicable scene.
She's not responsive?
No, not responsive. No, there's no ID, no nothing.
Young girl, older girl?
Younger girl. The shoe's right there, and that's been moved.
She was right there, right?
Yeah. There's blood everywhere. I was not expecting that.
No. Well, I thought it was going to be BS, honestly.
Yeah, I immediately thought she had got, hit by a car. And I seen the big, but I've never seen an exit wound in a head.
Yeah.
So I wasn't aware. Oh, yeah. She's laying down. It's all pulled out. I mean, it was...
And she was still breathing?
Rapid breathing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Medics said she ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, if she did, that's wild.
When police made contact with the 911 caller, they learned that he was just as confused about the situation as the deputies. He only became aware that something was amiss when he got a call from his neighbor across the street.
You didn't hear nothing at all?
She told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was 2 shots.
The neighbor in question made her way over to talk to the deputies directly. Unfortunately, what she said only served to make the situation even more mysterious.
So, around what time did you hear? You said it sounded like a gun?
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20, 30 minutes ago. It wasn't a loud gunshot, but I heard about 4 or 5. And I kind of blew it off casually, and then I just looked out of my window because I did think it was strange with it, how late it was. And I saw the car run into the dumpster. Mm-hmm. And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car down the road towards my yard, and I yelled at him, "What the fuck were you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him because it was his dumpster, and I seen him skirt off into the neighborhood.
Did you see if anybody was in? Was it only one? Was there several
I only
people?
seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
This once again tracked with the evidence, as police found several sets of footprints at the scene.
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear what sounded like gunshots?
I heard the gunshots first.
Where did you?
The deputies closed down the main entrances and exits to the Forest Lakes Park neighborhood, hoping to catch the alleged shooter as he attempted to flee. Unfortunately, the area was heavily wooded, with plenty of places to hide and lots of back roads. This made for a difficult search for police, and an easy getaway for the alleged perpetrator. Meanwhile, the hospital where the victim was being treated was able to provide some help in that regard. They identified the girl as 16-year-old Layla Silvernail. Her grandparents, who were her legal guardians, were understandably distraught. Detectives first made contact with her grandfather, Kenneth.
Layla was found, she was apparently with a gunshot wound, and she was taken to the hospital. So that's part of the reason why we came here, was to let you know about her status, but we also wanted to know any information that you had about who she was with yesterday, who she hanged out with.
What's she in the hospital for?
She had a gunshot wound.
Huh?
She was shot.
You're kidding.
No, that's what I told you when
This is what I've been trying to tell her. You're hanging around with a crew.
Kenneth hurried to the back of the house to get his wife, Lisa.
Shot! What?
Layla's grandmother only seemed to become more distressed when the detectives tried to ask her questions.
Lisa, come here. Lisa, have a seat right here.
Is my granddaughter okay? Will she be okay?
She's going to be at the hospital. I don't know anything. That's why
Lisa,
I'm the victim advocate, okay? I'm here for you.
Well,
It's not. You don't have the heart to kill them. I know that for a fact.
okay. What'd you do on Thursday all day?
I mean, I was home all day. Like, I was home all Thursday.
Okay, who were you with? Did anybody come over? Did we hang out with anybody?
At
Did
like
you
1
go
o'clock.
anywhere with anybody?
I ain't go no. Came over at like 1 o'clock.
What'd you guys do then?
We just chilling. Literally, like, we were just chilling.
Okay. Was anybody with at the time? How did he get to your house? Things like
He
that?
drove to my house. It was him, Landon, Layla, and there was another girl with him. I don't know her name.
Sosa was a nickname that Layla's boyfriend, 17-year-old Michael, used. Michael's father had last seen him about 6:30 last night, around the same time Gabby said she parted ways with the group. Landon was another local boy who police determined didn't know anything that would aid the investigation. As for the unnamed girl, the police likely wondered if she could be the missing Camille and why she hadn't been seen or heard from since.
Did you go anywhere after 6:30, Rob?
Oh, why do y'all keep asking that?
I just
We
want
keep
to
asking because we've been working on our investigations for
What do
several
y'all
days.
think happened, bro? I'm telling you,
You understand?
in the house
You understand,
that
Rob?
night. Like, I only seen Sosa one time that day.
Rob, we know you were out of the house after 6:30. Okay? We know you were with around 7 o'clock p.m.
Thanks to CCTV footage, police believed that Rob, along with others in the friend group, had been involved in the theft of a vehicle and an armed robbery that night. As serious as these crimes were, they paled in comparison to what police believed happened later. Back in the room with Chris, his mother tried to make him understand the severity of the situation.
Well, you need to tell. If you ain't,
Now's the time.
Now's the whole story. You know you left out of the house Thursday when I told you not to. And you finna speak. You gotta talk right now.
Reaper's already told us what the plan was that night. So there's, I mean, we know what the original plan was. We're asking you now to be honest and to come forth and tell us what happened and why it happened.
And he knocked on the window.
When you say he, I never want to guess. Who's he?
Reaper, a.k.a. Rob, took a lot of convincing before he opened up.
Rob, right now you're protecting KTM and your buddies. You need to think about protecting yourself.
The disturbing meaning behind KTM will be revealed in due time. For now, the fact that the police knew about the mysterious
Just to let y'all know, I know my face
phrase was enough to get.
I know my face is on the left-hand corner. I know you'll probably want to see the mother, but the mother face is already blurred out. The second mother, you can see her face is not blurred out, but for her face is blurred out. So just to let y'all know, in case y'all wanted to see what she looked like or something like that.
Rob talking, albeit reluctantly.
Was that the house?
When you saw, when you were with, who was with y'all?
It was me. 3-5.
Mm-hmm.
Layla was there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
The police knew by now that there were more people at the house than just Chris, Rob, Michael, and Layla.
Did you go anywhere with them that night?
No, I ain't go nowhere with them. I just told you. I swear to God, was at the house. They said they was finna leave. I went back home. Actually, Mom, I didn't come in until like late.
You stayed in the house. You was in the house all the time, but you went back in. You just placed yourself out of the house. And then you didn't say I didn't come back until late, late, which means you wasn't in the house.
I didn't come in till after 7 anyways.
You don't know what time you came home. Now,
but they talking about what that Mulaka at 7:10.
What I'm saying is you don't know what time you came home because you defy your curfew so much. You don't know what time you came in. It might have been 8 o'clock. It might have been 7:30. It might have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know. What I'm saying is if you know something that they're trying to get out of you, I don't give a
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to pause too much. A murder like this, we call it the wind up. And what I mean by wind up is it start off low, like hey da 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 da, and then she's gonna start snapping. I can already tell. How do I know this? I was sitting in the room with one of my best friends. His wife was yelling at him. It was literally the exact same way.
7 anyways.
You don't know what time you came home. Now,
but they talking about what that Mulaka at 7:10. What
I'm saying is you don't know what time you came home because you defy your curfew so much. You don't know what time you came in. It might have been 8 o'clock. It might have been 7:30. It might have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know. What I'm saying is if you know something that they're trying to get out of you, I don't give a who your friends are, who you trying to protect. I gotta get to work. And I'm sick of dealing with this jail because you choose to have friends. You need to be honest.
Unfortunately for Rob, the police already knew that he was still holding back the dark details of what he got up to that night.
What about his cell phone? Do you own that phone?
Yeah, I own that phone. So
okay.
do you all want permission to check the location?
That would be great, yeah.
No.
That would be great.
What do you mean, no?
Oh, they can check my phone. They might find
they're not looking in your phone for anything else.
Yeah. So you're certain that your phone GPS will keep you at your house that night?
Are you? Are you? So we gon' no.
I can just tell you, I really don't know nothing about no murder. That is the truth. I don't know nothing about no murder, and I was not there with no murder.
That's not what they asked, though. That's not what they asked. What they asked was when they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the question that was asked. You don't know?
I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like, I'm telling you stuff.
They telling me I'm lying, and I'm telling them the truth. And you're sitting there going with them. Why are you believing them? They are not your sons. Stop believing them. Oh, I was not there. Like, I didn't say you was not there. I didn't say you were there. Wait, first and foremost. You're sitting there just going with everything you're saying. No, first and foremost, you lie so much, I don't know what to believe what comes out your mouth.
She just said to her son, you lie so much, nigga. I don't know what's coming out your mouth. That is crazy. Nigga, you done the blank bridge that's been done. You called your son a nigga. That is crazy.
About the bridge that's been gone. Let's get that understood. But what I'm saying is, you so quick to want to protect people, and let me finish.
Protecting.
You so quick to want to protect people, don't want to snitch, want to be cool this and cool that, and not be known as a is in the paperwork and all of this, that you're willing to sit here and go down for murder that I know you didn't do. I know for a fact that you didn't do it. But you're going to be guilty by association because you don't want to tell who the did it. That's the problem.
I did not kill kill nobody. I did not kill nobody.
Did somebody you know do it?
Like, what the No, I don't know nothing about no murder. I don't know nothing about no murder.
And if you lying, you standing on this island by yourself. Because if you got something to tell these people, because they have a way to tell if you're lying.
The best way to tell if Rob was lying was Chris, who was still in the room next door. He was sharing a bit more than Rob and some.
So really, it makes sense. So in the first video I did, it makes sense why they went in there and said that Rob told them everything that happened. What made this kid say everything like, oh, he knocked up our window and then we went outside. We placed the dude Rob outside of his house, which is why they already knew he was lying. So really, they had to get this kid to tell the truth. This Christopher whoever kid to tell the truth. To get whether Rob was there or whoever else was there. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that kid, if I remember, he told the detective each person that was in that car, and he placed it Rob in that car, and that ex dude. So you was already cooked from the beginning.
Key differences in their statements stood out already.
What do you think he's going to tell us, Robert?
He's not going to, with me, I swear to God, he's not going to, I didn't do anything. I promise you I didn't do anything.
Who did?
I don't understand why you keep lying. And then you go back.
It's going to be a snitch. And it
doesn't matter.
Kill me. It don't matter. That is a snitch and I will die. This is not no joke. You would die. Like, you would die for snitching out here. People die for that. Real talk. Why would people get blocked and killed for snitching?
We're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really just listen. Your actions and the people you choose to hang with and other bitches
I didn't kill anybody.
Is slowly killing me. I should just pause. Let me talk. I'm supposed to be at work right now. I just took a promotion. I can't keep missing work over that you are doing.
I noticed a thing with these women when they dealing with their sons behaving or their sons, whether it's their sons or their daughters, mostly sons. They always have to miss work to deal with court date, to deal with their sons causing problems, and it's fucking sad that's like the reality of it. And I also noticed a pattern with these kids, but they're fucking kids, that half the time their decisions could have been fucking prevented if they only listened to their mom. If that dude listened to his mom and never left that bedroom when that dude was knocking on his window, he would still have a future. Instead of getting 40 minimum years. 40 minimum years, which is fucking crazy. If this dumbass right here, Robert, stayed the fuck home, he would have been good too. I don't know about the ex dude. They haven't showed his family yet throughout this entire time. I don't think he had a mom in this interview at all. I'm just skimming through because it's a lot. It's like literally an hour. But for the looks of it, that ex dude doesn't have a mom in there at all, like showing up. But let's just hear what the rest he had to say.
People you hang with or just any of that. Like I don't know if you know or not, but they threatening me with contempt of court because I don't come to none of your court stuff for the other shit you got going on. I make sure you get there, but I cannot keep missing work. And you sitting here in my face telling me that you don't want to snitch because your life is they gonna kill you. Pause.
You don't know. It wasn't me.
I didn't say
kill nobody. They trying to give me a life sentence.
I didn't say that you killed anyone. Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for free.
That's guilty by association. Like, what part of that is not clicking for you? If you know who killed these kids, then you need to tell
Some part of this tirade must have made an impression, because at long last, Rob shared his version of events.
Taj killed all three of them.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Were you there?
The whole story?
Were you there?
The whole story.
Let him talk. Tell me the whole story.
Rob just mentioned 3 victims, but the detectives had so far only asked him about 2. Not only did this grab their attention, but they likely suspected that the Taj that Rob mentioned was 16-year-old Taj Bruton, with whom they were already acquainted due to previous cases. Unfortunately, this didn't mean they knew where to find him. Several weeks earlier, Taj cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. The detectives would focus on this after they got more of the story from Chris, who picked up the story after he said Rob, aka Reaper, knocked on his window.
Okay, Reaper knocks on the window.
He knocks on the window. He said, "Come on, we finna go see some girls or something." Then we went out. And this girl and the boy picked us up. I don't know the what. This girl and the boy.
Describe.
From Rob's statement, the police believe this had to be Michael and Layla. He made no mention of Camille, however, even when he explained where everyone was sitting in Layla's car. The seating arrangement would be crucial later. Layla was driving, Michael was in the passenger seat, while Chris and Rob were in the back seat. But they weren't alone.
Then somebody came in the car, I don't know his name. It was like somebody in all black.
Okay. And how does this person look? I know you said he's wearing dark colored clothes, right? I heard you say that.
Ski mask on too, yeah.
I'm telling you what, if somebody got in the car wearing a ski mask, I'd be like, what is going on?
But that didn't appear to be Chris's response, and the detectives likely had a horrible inkling as to why.
Yeah, I looked at Rob, I was like, I thought we were going to see some girls. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. And then we kept driving then.
Throughout his conversation with Rob.
Do you feel a little better now that you were honest? Did you need to get that off your chest?
Worse. Now I feel like I just snitched on everybody. And
the detective stepped out, but little did Rob know that his night at the police station was far from over. There was a lot more that he needed to fess up to, but for now, he was left alone with his mother.
They might charge you because you were there and you didn't come forward.
did come forward?
I'm talking about when it happened.
I just told him everything.
I'm just letting you know, Rob. You don't understand.
I'm gonna get charged for murder. Mama, I was the one that was snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me snitch?
I said I don't know.
Alright. What's the point of snitching?
We're gonna ask you to step out now.
Okay.
Hey, Mama. Wait, hey, is my mama still here?
Yeah, she's still
here. Wait, Mama.
Talk to me.
She's
talking with someone.
Can you see, if they do charge me, can you see if she can give me a lawyer? I didn't kill anybody.
Hey, relax.
Can you ask her, please?
Rob waited, asking the detective stationed at the door several times to bring his mother back, but she had left to go back to work. Before she did, she informed police that she did not want Rob answering any more questions without a lawyer present. Rob was not on board with this plan.
Is my mama still out there? Hold on. How can I get charged for murder?
Listen.
Can you explain it to me?
Hold on. We got it. We're taking your DNA, okay?
While the police took Rob's DNA, fingerprints, and photos, he continued to ask them how it was possible that he would be charged with murder.
Listen, can I tell you the situation, please?
I heard it. Listen, let them do their thing. Your mama's not here yet. We can't talk to you.
She's close?
I don't know how far she got, but she is on her way.
Rob's interrogation might have been on pause, but the conversation with Chris remained in full swing. The questions he faced were about to get a whole lot harder.
They executed a search warrant on the house, which they did collect some things, and I'd like to talk to you about those things too. Mm-hmm. But because you, because it looked like a surprise on that.
Yeah, like what was in my house that got to do with this homicide? And
I will, and I'm going to tell you about that because, like I said, I'm not going to leave anything out.
It's, I can tell you, it's pretty damning. I guess I would use that word.
So, are you serious?
Do you own any firearms, ma'am? Does anyone in your home own a firearm? Okay, because I'm pretty sure they found one or two firearms in the house. And I'm sure you guys have watched CSI. right? We can take a firearm, we can shoot it. That round that you shoot, we can take, and we can put it into a computer
and tell you who got
can actually compare it to other fired casings, like the shell from the bullet. So, how?
He told me to hold the guns from.
Why would you hold guns from when you know something that dumb just happened? That was stupid.
When Reaper gave you these, you think that they're going to be related to this?
I think so.
Describe to me why you think that.
Because he said, put these up, make sure your mama don't find them.
Okay. And the gun that you saw X-Man use, was it either one of those two guns?
I think it was the black one.
Meanwhile, Rob continued to wait.
Didn't kill. Didn't kill anybody. I don't want to be charged with murder. I do not want to be charged with murder, bro.
Eventually, the detectives did come back to speak with him, since he was insistent on saying more, even though his mother did not return to the station.
All right, so I explained to you what your mom said on the phone, right? She didn't want us to ask you any more questions about a lawyer presence. You reapproached me a couple times, and you said that you wanted to discuss some stuff further, right? I just want to make sure that we're clear that you don't have to answer our question. You don't have to talk to us at this point. But you've stated to me that it's my case. I want to talk to you. Yes.
Because Rob's mom was no longer present, they read him his Miranda rights again. Right off the bat, he admitted to additional involvement.
Taj told me to help him pull the body out of the trunk and throw it in the lake. He grabs it. He's trying to pull a leg. And he was like, "Bro, it's heavy. I need help."
I know Reaper has the tattoo. What does it mean? Cutthroat? Cutthroat mentality, does that sound right? What exactly is that? Like just a made-up gang name, or?
One of Michael's close friends eventually came forward, provided the police would keep his identity anonymous, and confirmed that KTM was indeed a gang. His description of their activities was chilling.
Their mentality is a mentality that they will do anything to you and not give a fuck.
Just to get the money?
Yes, just to get the money. Just to get what they want, basically.
With that, the detectives had all the information they needed to move forward with the case. It had taken 8 hours each to get the truth from Rob and Chris. The detectives stepped out, leaving Ashley and Chris alone for a few moments.
Listen, baby. Listen. It's not over.
Yes, it is.
It's not over. It's not over. You just better pray and hope that the gun that you shot her with wasn't a murder weapon.
Ashley also had some devastating news to deliver that was sure to upset him further.
I'm gonna go to jail. So when I leave him, I'll talk. That's because I got to work. So I'm gonna go. My grandma gonna be trying to figure out something. I'm gonna try to get out of this. When I get out of here, I'm trying to get you home.
Ashley had a warrant out for her arrest, and in order to be with her son while he was interrogated, turned herself in to police. She was charged with possession of cocaine and methamphetamine and taken to county jail. Chris, Rob, and Taj were all taken to juvenile detention, and on May 15th,
Okay. Conclusion. I know I skipped through a lot of this. Let's cut through parts of stuff. It's an hour-long video. I didn't want to make this video too long, of an hour long. I will drop the description of this video down below. I just didn't want this video being an hour long. Most of this could have been prevented. Not sure about the X-Men dude. Not sure about him. Whatever his fucking Tai, whatever his name is. But these two other kids, if The first one on the left hand, the far left, Christopher or Chris, whatever his name is. If he would have just stayed home when that dude knocked on his window, if that was the case, if he would have stayed his ass home, he would have still have a life. He wouldn't be sitting here facing 40 years minimum. He'd be out there doing whatever he wanted to do in life. This other dude in the fucking middle seemed like his mom always had problems with him just doing dumb shit. Just doing dumb shit, period. Or like it kind of like these two people right here, it would have been their life would have been going on. I guess I'm not sure about the middle one. Seemed like he been having problems with the law. Like he's hard headed. Like he doesn't fucking listen. But they would have. What I'm basically saying is they would have prevented this action from happening if they would have just listened to their parents and stayed the fuck home. Not sure about this other dude. They didn't show his mom or anything like that in there in the picture or anything like that. Not sure about him. But 3 people lost their lives for them trying to get some money. At first, I thought it was like revenge or someone was like trying to like that's what I thought it was leading to when I first saw the first video. But now I just see they just doing it because they were trying to get some money. You had weed and a little bit of money. And then they wound up killing I don't even know why they killed the other girl, but they killed the other female, the runaway. Kids. Literally just fucking kids. 16, 16. I think the highest I saw was 17. They all just fucking kids. All kids. Going to jail for the rest of their fucking lives. For one stupid night they did. You got the one in the middle, which his mom literally told him the investigators even said it, like your mom already let you know that hey, she don't want us talking to you without having a lawyer present. This dumbass, yeah, I still want to talk. Yeah, so I dragged the body. What? It's like when they get directions of don't do anything, they just think, you know what? I need to do the fucking opposite. This kid on the left hand side, he would have stayed the fuck home. He wouldn't even be in this situation. It'd just be those two. And then you put a gun involved, like I don't know about YouTube guidelines. I'm not even sure I can show my gun, but fuck it. I don't fucking care. So basically, we have these dumbass motherfuckers, right? They get this in their hand, and once they get this put in their hand, they feel like they're fucking God. I'm a ride. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. We're part of some fucking stupid ass game where we just hurt people to get what we want. It's dumb as fuck. All because of what? This. I needed some money, so I'm gonna use this to get it instead of using this to get it. How hard is it to get a fucking job? Instead of getting a job, I'm gonna pick up this. How hard is it to fill out an application for fucking McDonald's? Not that hard. But instead of them doing that, I want to pick up this because I'd rather take than to earn it. All because of this. That 3 people died. It's sad, but it's like, what can you do? What can you do? The damage is done. Who cares if they sorry? They reflect on their actions. Who cares? It's done. If I go out right now and slap the shit out of a fucking cop, I'm not expecting for me to be like, you know what, bro? I'm sorry for slapping the shit out you, bro. I'm probably still going to jail. for assault. Action had consequences. You can't physically do something and then turn around afterwards and be like, "I'm sorry." That's not how this. That's not how this planet moves, bro. It's not how that works. You're sorry, cool. You still get 40 years, and these other two got like I think consecutive years or some shit like that. Like they serving pretty much life. I think one of them had like 9 years, like separately. So after they finished, I think a couple years, they had to do another nine, like a couple years, and then another couple years, and then another couple years. I don't think it's 9 years, but I think it's 9 consecutive years or something. So all of them never getting out. That's it. Curtains. This dude is 12 years old, and this happened in I forgot what year it said it happened in, but it's 2013 where this started. Like the court started processing this shit, and I think now the 12-year-old is 15 right now, I believe, and he got 40 years. So what? 55? He getting out? 56? 55 years old, getting out of the jail or prison. Like your life is over. What are you gonna do? You're 55. Like what are you gonna do? Like that's the cap. Like you're done. When I am 55, I don't expect to be working. I want to stop working at 50. At least 50 or 53, at least. I want to stop working. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit in my house, fart all day, watching TV, and yell at the squirrels that keep getting in my fucking yard. I'd rather do that for the rest of my life when I'm fucking old. But when you have stupid young kids, young mind, it doesn't even have to worry about skin color. Who gives a fuck? Stupid young kids, when they get the hand of this, they do the most stupidest shit ever. For the rest of their life, they're gonna be sitting in a jail cell with another bunch of excuse my French, with another bunch of people in the exact same jail cell as them. They're probably serving life as well. They don't give a fuck. Some people in here will probably say, yeah, they deserve it. Fuck them. Some people in here probably say, I hope God forgive them. But all in all, the damage is done. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I don't even know what else to say about it. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about it. Feel like that second mom could have done better for her son, not dropping the GPS for her fucking son. But I get it. She's tired of it. She's tired of going back and forth to court. She's tired of dealing with him and stuff like that. The dude Robert, which is in the middle. I get that, but like she could have done a little bit more to help her son out than to just. You need a GPS? Yeah, I'll give you the GPS. It's like, but just sad, just sad. Potential just thrown away from a stupid decision, man. I don't have nothing else to say for this, man. Please let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace.